All right, hey guys, welcome back. This is day 14 of my new series, 30 80s Metal Riffs in 30 days. This has been a lot of fun. Thanks for all your comments and suggestions for riffs. It's been a blast so far. We're almost halfway through. Tomorrow will be the halfway point. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, every day of the month of April, and this is 2023, I'm doing a new riff from 80s hard rock and metal. So it'll be a different riff, a different band every day for 30 straight days. Here we go today. We're on to the incredible Vito Bratta in White Lion. This is from the Pride album. And this was Lady of the Valley. Such a killer tune. And we're going to get to that riff in just a second. Before we do, check down below and grab the tab for this, as well as my free sweet picking guide, Sweet Picking Bootcamp. Okay, so first off, we're tune standard. So what we're going to do is I'll show you the first little repeating idea here, and then we'll get into how the chord progression develops. So it's in the key of D minor, which is, of course, the saddest of all keys. And it does this. But it does it pretty fast. And what it is you're playing a D5 power chord here. Open 4th string, 2nd fret, G. But you're playing also, you're going to hammer on to the 3rd fret and then pull off to the 2nd. And pull off to the open. And then play the D5 again. So that's the first thing you want to try to get under your fingers. Now, the rhythm goes like this. Once you play the chord, I'm alternate picking, so now notice where the chord accents are. All I'm doing there is just playing that D5. One thing you can do is to accent the G string on the first. That way you hear that hammer pull a little clearer. When I played it on the demo, I tended to blend it in with the chord like that, but you could go so that you could hear the single note line a little bit better. Okay, and that's the first part. And then it does this chord progression where we're going to go. It's basically an F5, or just play the F note there. And then it's so that's the 1st fret on the low E. Then open, and then resolve that to a D. Just playing a D5 there. Second time we'll go C5, C sharp diminished. This is actually basically an A over C sharp here, which means A with C sharp in the bass. So we're doing a little chromatic thing where we're going kind of hear that going on with this intersperse. So, for example, so what we're going to do after we play this is play an A5 power chord. If that's confusing, let me play it from the intro through that, and then you'll see what I mean. So you're going to go from this A over C sharp to an A5 power chord straight to the okay, and then at the very end does this. Before it goes into the clean part. So all this is a B flat chord with an F in the bass. And so I'm playing first fret on the low E and the A string, and then third fret on the D. And then I'm playing second fret on the D. And then I'm doing this. And that's an F without the root. Third fret A and D. And then third fret A, second fret D. Back to third fret A and D. Resolve to an open G chord. Well, it's actually the G rock chord. Because you're not doing this. You're not doing the whole. You could. I'm just playing it like that. So basically a G5 there. And that's that part. Okay, so let me go ahead and play through the whole thing now, just with the rhythm parts. And I'll show you the lead part too in just a second. But here's the rhythm part up to there. Cool. Beautiful clean part there too. Maybe we'll cover that at some point. But the little lead part that goes over the top of the chord progression there is. So it's basically a D minor triad. Played a single note. You don't want the chord sound there, so you're playing 10, 10 E, 10 high E, 10 B, 10 G. You're going to play half step bend, high E on the 12th fret, and just bend that a half step. So let's see. So it's bend it a half step, release it, play 10 on the high E, and then it's 9, bend that a half step, and release it. So you have this. Okay, and then we're going to move up to the 13th fret high E, and play 13 and then 15 on the D, 14 on the G, Then we're going to bend 15 up a whole step. Release it. Play 13 high E. 12, bend 12, or pick 12 on the high E. Bend it up a half step, so it sounds like 13. And back to 12. Whoops. And then we're going to play 13, 12. And then a pre-bend on 12, so it sounds like 13. And lower it. And then 13 and 15. So 15 twice there. So the last part is... All right, and that's the whole thing, guys. Let me do the lead part. So all together. And there you have it, guys. That's the main riff. The main riffs, opening in the chord progression, and the little lead part for White Lions, Lady of the Valley. Killer stuff. Great band, great album, Pride. This definitely was this album was a big influence. Just inspiration more than influence, I would say. I don't play anything like Vito, but I took a lot of inspiration from his songwriting, his rhythm playing, and of course his amazing lead stuff. So there you go. This is day 14 of 30, and hopefully you'll tune in tomorrow and see what's next. If you haven't seen the previous videos in the series, make sure and check those out as well, and make sure you grab the sweep picking guide as well as the tab, and I'll see you next time. Rock on.